Hi everyone, my name is Vincent, and today I'll be doing my first video in which I'll be talking entirely in English. As some of you may know, I come from Quebec, and so my main language is French. However, I consider myself to be bilingual. However, please understand that I do not have the best English accent, so I'll do my best to talk properly in English. And that's all I wanted to say, because today I'd like to speak about why I am staying in the People's Party of Canada. In 2019, I worked with one of the candidates in Quebec for the federal election, in which we got, if I'm correct, 367 votes, which I would have thought we would have gotten more votes, but oh well. I mean, we're a new party, so I kind of expected it, but I wish we would have had a bigger impact, but what can I say? I still think we did pretty good for a first time party. In our first election, we got 1.6% of the vote. And you know what? I'm pretty happy about that. It's sad that our leader, Maxime Bernier, lost his seat, but then again, strategic voting didn't help. I mean, his riding very often always voted for conservative. I mean, not conservatives, but the Conservative Party, because Maxime Bernier is a conservative. He's just not in the so-called Conservative Party. And even though we lost the election, I'm still staying in the People's Party. Why is that? It all dates back to last year, in 2018. In 2018, I ran in the provincial election in Quebec for a smaller party, which actually has similar policies to the People's Party, which is called the Conservative Party of Quebec. I ran in the Gros riding, in which I got 1% of the vote, and I'm satisfied with my result. I still am. And the thing is, back in the day, we were supposed to get support from the Conservative Party of Canada. Thing is, that never happened. We knew that we were supposed to have an event with him in Montreal, if I'm correct, but Andrew Scheer never did anything for us. He didn't even support the only conservative party in Quebec, because most other parties, they're just left wing. Even the current government, the Coalition Avenir Québec, is in a way very much left wing. I mean, it's right wing when it comes to immigration and Bill 21, which I agree with them on, but otherwise, the CAQ is very much just a centrist to center-left party. We even call it the Liberal Party 2.0 in my Conservative Party here in the provincial level. So, with that in mind, we only got, I think we also got 1.6% of the vote, or something like that, 1.4. I don't exactly remember, but I think we could have perhaps elect our party leader if we had gotten help from the Conservative Party. And we had Senator Pierre Boisvenu helped us in one of our events, but that's about it. But thing is, Mr. Boisvenu is a member of our party, so that's to be expected. But I expected that federal conservatives would also help provincial conservatives, and you know, didn't happen for us, at least because we're still a minor party. So with that in mind, when I learned it wasn't gonna happen, I was disappointed in the federal conservative party, and I was aware that because during that time, Maxime Bernier already left the conservative party. And I always preferred Bernier over Scheer, but I decided to stay neutral. But which led me eventually to join Maxime Bernier in winter 2019, where one of my former colleagues of the Conservative Party of Quebec worked in an EDA, and he approached me telling me if I wished to become the president of the EDA because they lost their former one. And I accepted, and I campaigned with the People's Party. And over the time, I just realized even more that I didn't want to be in that Conservative Party of Canada. I mean, the more I learned about them, the more I saw that they're not that conservative anymore. As a conservative myself, I don't feel well represented by Andrew Scheer. He supports supply management, which I sure as hell don't support. I want to put consumers first. He supports the current level of immigration, which I also don't disagree with, because I think we need less immigration. I think we have 350K per year, and that's a lot of people. This is why I agree with Maxime Bernier. We should reduce immigration to 100,000 to 150,000, and at least 50% economic migrant, because we need people who can help us continue building this country. But I think the nail in the coffin really came when Andrew Scheer said that he and his party are pragmatic centrist. When I saw that, I was like, but why? Why can't you just be comfortably right-wing like Harper was? And that's when at least I saw that the conservatives, they aren't even conservatives anymore. So I saw that I made the right choice joining the People's Party, because we stand for individual liberties and freedom of speech, less taxes, smaller government, less immigration and more economic immigration, not interfering in provincial affairs, and many, many other things. And those are all things I stand for. And with the election, of course I am very disappointed, but I'm also very disappointed that Trudeau got a second term. Not just for the fact that Bernier lost his seat. What I was shocked is that even though the Conservatives got more seats, they still didn't beat Trudeau. I thought, maybe Andrew Scheer can beat Justin Trudeau. He seemed like he had some good momentum, but yeah, he did get the popular vote by 1% more, but you don't win an election with a popular vote. Just go ask Hillary Clinton. She had the popular vote in 2016, and yet she lost in a landslide. And all that I see that Andrew Scheer is bragging about we have the strongest opposition in Canadian history? I mean, yeah, sure. But that's not the point. The point is you lost to the worst prime minister in Canadian history. And with someone like Andrew Scheer, I don't think I I as a conservative can be well represented by the Conservative Party of Canada. Now I've met Maxime Bernier many times. Okay, maybe not that many times, maybe about 4 or 5 times, and every time he was there, I listened to him, and he pushed for conservatism, conservative ideas, not centrist ideas, not big tent ideas, true, actual conservatism with populism, of course, because I also identify as a populist. But when I listen to Maxime Bernier, I can see that he's the actual conservative. I don't want to join a party because they're the party to have the most chances of winning the election just because they're a bigger party. I'm a person who plays by their convictions. I will not go in a party that doesn't follow my convictions, or the party that follows my convictions the closest to the ones with a good chance at getting elected. No. I will always stay in a party that represent my convictions, no matter how many seats they have, and that's why I am staying with the People's Party of Canada, because I am putting my convictions first and not opportunism